This is Tony Kukulich with ThePress.net, and I'm here with Debbie Gold, who is the Superintendent of the Byron Union School District. Debbie, could you tell us a little bit about how you decided to get into school administration?
Yes. So I started off in education 28 years ago, and my first 3 years out of college, I was a kindergarten teacher in the morning and the director of an after-school program at the same private school in the afternoon. I loved teaching, but I also loved being a director, the leadership component, putting together schedules, working with the teachers. And I mentioned that to my principal, who said, well, if you're thinking of going into administration, you need to teach some other grade levels. So I did. I ended up teaching a 4-5 combination the next year. I then moved to middle school and taught middle school for 7 years, mostly in 6th grade, but also 8th grade English. And during this time, I was getting my administrative credential. My own children were still really young at that time, so I wasn't ready to jump right into it. But as soon as they were in high school, I did apply for an administrative job as a vice principal. I enjoyed that. At that point, I knew I wanted to be a principal. As a vice principal and a principal, the great thing about it is you can still go into the classroom. You can go in, you can see the kids, you work closely with the teachers. And at one point, as a principal, my superintendent asked me to come over to the district office to be the curriculum director. And I was really hesitant about that because it does take you so far from the classroom. But I enjoyed being at the district office and I enjoyed learning from him. And I think as I was working as a curriculum director and also as a special ed director, it was a combined job for a couple years, I decided I did want to become a superintendent. So I attended the Access Superintendent Academy and became an assistant superintendent. I learned from 3 different superintendents so much, and at one point the Byron Union School District superintendent job opened and I was thrilled to get it, and I love it here.
Great. All right. Thank you very much, Debbie. This
Thank
is
you.
Tony Kukulich with the Brentwood Press.